Do you feel like the US and its partnerships are progressing fast enough and are investing enough time and money, or do you feel like the world in general has fallen behind in terms of where we could have been?
Gosh, who knows where we could have been? I think, as long as the rivalries, I'm going to use that word rather than some other words, as long as some of these international rivalries stay peaceful, and I know this is just like, who knows if that's going to happen. There's such incredible motivators. The USSR launching Sputnik was one of the greatest things for America. It just galvanized our entire technology development and inspired an entire generation of people to look at what could be done because of, unfortunately, because of fear of another country. But, we had our little fun with the Cold War, but, I would like to say that. Yeah, I would like to say that co-opetition of, making sure that you're able to compete with people while also, making sure that you have some sort of rivalries going on, continue to motivate us. And, I think that's always going to change, who are U.S. adversaries, who is, Asian adversaries, ESA adversaries. It's going to change, why people are motivated to go to space. And so, yeah, I'd really like to say that we as a people are able to be motivated by the cooperation as well. A lot of things, that's why NASA programs are able to exist, is because you add on all of these other countries. And so when a new president comes in that, isn't a fan of the previous president, they still can't cancel the program because the previous program or president brought in so many different other countries. And so I will say, more optimistic stance, that cooperation is why some of these programs continue to do so well. And so, yeah, I guess we'll leave it on that note. Yeah, so, some cooperation does end up, moving the world forward. And I really hope that, we continue to utilize that as a way of making sure that, we're sticking with the programs that we develop and continuing to move it forward, and, not getting too caught up in, conflicts and fear and war. So
no, I completely agree. I think healthy competition is necessary in a lot of aspects of life, right? And, whether it's a business having some competition that's making them improve their product or lower their prices, or if it's a nation state, realizing that a competitor of theirs is progressing in one field of science where they're falling behind. And I think that's what we see. And honestly, I don't even think it's just nation states now. I think, governments have felt the pressure from corporation. You see SpaceX, you see Blue Origin, you see these individual entities that are now pushing this tempo, and they're maybe feeling like, well, we got to get back on it ourselves to make sure they don't fall behind, right? So, I kind of agree. And sorry, my brain's a little splintered here. Maybe it might be the 3 a.m. things, but I want to dive into a couple more things from that answer there.